What's up, everyone? Welcome, welcome. There we go. Right, pretty sunny day here in Costa Rica. It's starting to rain kind of like in the afternoons, but every morning is super sunny, it's super nice. Okay, so today's topic. You need this one thing to grow your e-commerce business. It's literally a rule of thumb. You cannot grow your e-commerce business if you don't have this one thing. It's very, very important. Right, let's see who's here. Let me know where you're connecting from, which country. Jesus, what's up, man? Right, Portugal, nice. Slovenia. We have Portugal, we have Pedro from Portugal, we have Alexander from Slovenia, we have Nepal in the house, Colo. We have Colombia, Jorge from Colombia. Who else? Peru, Chile. Man, we have Dominican Republic. Haiti, Morocco. Man, holy crap. India, Costa Rica. US. Nice. All right. So, you need this one thing. So basically, I work with a lot of clients, right? I work with a lot of clients one-on-one, and so do some of my team members. And one of like the common denominators of things I see when we start working with them is that they are not tracking their numbers. And if you're not tracking your numbers in your e-commerce business, there's no way you can scale. Because many times you think that, okay, you're getting sales, you think you're making money, you're generating revenue, but after you sum up all the expenses, you realize that you are spending more money than you are making, right? So many times I work with clients that they're like, okay, I'm spending $300 per day and I'm making $600, right? Sounds really good, you're doubling your money, but revenue doesn't mean crap, right? You have to understand that revenue, I mean, you could literally be generating $10,000 per day in revenue and losing $1,000 a day. So you have to be very careful. So let's say you're spending $300 a day and you're making $600, but you're selling a very expensive product. I don't know, maybe it's $100, the product, or maybe it's $50. And when you sum up how much it's costing you to buy those products to send them to your customers, you might realize that, yes, you're spending $300 in ads, making $600 in sales, but the product cost is $400. So in the end of the day, you're spending $700 and making $600, right? And that's not even considering that you have to pay for fees. Every single transaction that goes through your e-commerce store has to pay a fee, right? If you made the sale through PayPal, then PayPal is going to charge you anywhere from 4 or 5%, right? It depends on the type of PayPal account that you have. It depends on the country where you created the PayPal account. But they're going to charge you a fee. It's usually 4 to 5, right? If you are processing payments through credit card, you're always going to pay a fee as well, right? The fee is going to vary. It might be 2.9%, might be 4.9%. And some payment processors, the companies that process payments to credit card, are going to charge you even more than that. Like, I remember when I was using To-Checkout here in Costa Rica, after I added up all the fees from To-Checkout, I was paying 7% per transaction for every sale. So if I made a $100 sale on my e-commerce store, and that payment was processed through To-Checkout credit card, right? I was paying $7 to To-Checkout. So the one thing that you need to grow your e-commerce business is a profit and loss spreadsheet. But a profit and loss spreadsheet allows you to see all the costs that you have in your business, how much you spent on ads, how much you spent on products, how much you spent on fees, how much you spent on even like employees, virtual assistants, absolutely everything. When you don't have a profit and loss spreadsheet, you're literally going to think that you're making money, and in the end of the day, you will sum up everything and you will realize that you were losing money. So when I get a new client and they tell me like, hey man, I need help to scale, instead of just going to the ads manager first or to see their ads, I first tell them, look man, I cannot help you scale if you don't track all the expenses of your business. The first step is that you create, I actually give them the profit and loss, that you just fill up the profit and loss spreadsheet for the past 30 days, send it back to me. I will take a look at how much net profit you're generating on a daily basis, and based on that, we're going to see your ads and scale. Because sometimes the problem is that the ads might look really good, but it doesn't tell you the whole story. It just tells you like one piece of the pie. It tells you how good the ads are. It doesn't tell you how much expenses your business has overall. What if you have 10 employees? What if you have 3? So this is literally a rule of thumb. You cannot scale any business, I'm saying e-commerce, but any business if you're not keeping track of every single expense that you have, from fees, virtual assistants, refunds, apps, the Shopify subscription, how much you're paying softwares, how much you're paying product costs, in absolutely everything. And you will literally be amazed, like at least me, when I didn't have a profit and loss spreadsheet, I made like mental numbers. I said, you know what, I spent 100, made 200, I think I made like $50 profit. So 50 times 30, I'm making $1,500 per month, right? Awesome. But then I made a profit on a spreadsheet, and I was like, holy crap, I'm not making $50 a day in profit, I'm making 5, right? And it literally opens your eyes to see all the expenses that you have in your business. And like I told you, it's not just for e-commerce. Every single business should have a profit and loss spreadsheet. I use Google Drive. I literally have a template, and the columns are something like this. I put the date in the first column, the amount of orders that I got for that day. Then I add the revenue, how much money I made for the day, the revenue, not the profit, the revenue, how much I spent on ads, how much I spent on product costs, how much I spent in fees for the day. Then after that, I have like formulas on the spreadsheet, right? In the last column, it tells me how much net profit, not the last column, tells me how much net profit, and in the last column, what was my return of investment for the day. It's a very simple formula. Revenue minus ads minus product cost minus fees gives you net profit, right? Or the profit. And that profit, you have to subtract how much you spent on apps, how much you spent on softwares, how much you paid to employees in a month. And then in the end of the month, you will see how much money you made in profits. We have Mexico in the house. All right, let me see what other countries. Guys, give me a number 1 if you're understanding this. I'm going to make a quick announcement over here. If you haven't seen my case study, I don't know if you have seen it, but for those of you that haven't seen it, I have a case study in my profile, the link in my profile, right, where we show how we sold 16,000 pairs of sandals. And the cool thing about this case study, it's not an hour long, it's not going to take you a lot of time. It shows you the ads, right? It shows you the profit. Actually, you know what, guys? I just saw a question over here. Can you share the profit and loss spreadsheet? In the case study, I show you the profit and loss spreadsheet. You can literally go to the case study and copy it, right? It's right there. I show you a screenshot with my numbers for the sandals, how much we made in profits every single day, the fees. You can literally just go to the case study, take a screenshot of the profit and loss, and copy it. I don't care. So for those of you that want that the spreadsheet, I have another one here. Could you please give us a sample spreadsheet? It's in the case study, literally, guys. Go watch it there, and if you like the case study and you feel it would be beneficial for us to work together, you and my team, every single day, guiding you throughout the process of creating your e-commerce store, finding products, advertising those products, and building a brand, then schedule a call with us. Absolutely no risk, and it's free. Okay, we have Sebastian asks, where is the case study? The case study is in my profile, right? If you go to my profile right now here on Instagram, I have a link. I haven't removed the link. I will be removing it soon because I have to put another one. But go watch it. It's free. Good evening, Jennifer. Okay. Question. Let's see. I'm going to end this really soon. Just shoot your questions. Pretty windy, guys. Man, I love this place to record live videos because before I moved to another house. I don't know if you guys have you seen the house. This is a pretty cool view. Well, there is like a pool. What I like about this house is that it's like full of trees. Take a look at all the trees, guys. I have my whiteboard over there. I'm just we have a Costa Rican flag. We have a jacuzzi here, but we haven't filled it up. We're gonna fill it up soon. But we have like a forest there. So as you can see, it's like full of trees. Super nice. Let me put this. Okay, we have some questions. Would you recommend a niche store or a general store? For a brand, a real long-term brand, niche store. It's better to target a specific audience. Now, for practicality purposes, like a general store is better for drop shipping. But right now what I focus more is on branding, a real brand. Like a general store is good if you're starting out, right? If you're gonna build a real brand, and you already know what works for you, a niche store is better. How to deal with only having PayPal as a payment processor? Well, you have to, that's a pretty long topic. It varies, depends on where you are located. You can start with PayPal if there's absolutely no option, right? If people like the product, they will buy. But start looking for options for different payment methods available in your area for credit card, and if not, the last option, what I did, and the best option in my opinion, is to create an LLC in the US and open a Stripe account. Guys, that's basically it. Thanks for watching the video. Like we say in Costa Rica, pura vida. I'll talk to you soon.